Welcome back to Explain America. This is Kyle Becker. We have a massive update in the case of the Charlie Kirk shooter. FBI Director Kash Patel has provided a mind-blowing update on this situation, and it looks really astonishing. But before we get into the story, please like, share, and comment this story. We really appreciate your support for common sense journalism. Now, earlier today, I reported correctly that Kash Patel had apprehended a subject and was held by the police, in his phrasing, according to a connection with the Charlie Kirk shooting. And he put this out on X a while ago. I'll read you exactly what he said really quick. The subject for the horrific shooting today that took the life of Charlie Kirk is now in custody. Thank you to the local and state authorities in Utah for your partnership with the FBI. We will provide updates when ready. This turns out to not be the bombshell update that we all thought, as we sat and waited for a suspect's name to be released to the public because we wanted details about what motivated this shooting. And I also provided video that suggested that this was a professional shooter who had found his way onto an unsecured rooftop and had made a very professional shot that hit Charlie Kirk in the throat and ultimately killed him. But in this new update, Kash Patel says that this suspect has been released, and the disturbing thing about this is the shooter is still on the loose. This is absolutely unacceptable. We had hundreds of people at Utah State. There were people with video cameras. There are multiple videos showing these people. So the FBI that could hunt down MAGA grandmas years later, at January 6th, can't apprehend this suspect in a timely way. So we're sitting here going on hours later. It is almost 9 o'clock Eastern time, and the suspect that had killed Charlie Kirk over 5 hours ago is still on the loose. If we draw on what Kash Patel just said in his update. This would be very disheartening if they cannot get this suspect. I think a lot of people will be outraged even more than what they are before. I think with the Charlie Kirk news that he had passed away and what that had done to his family and the implications of that, I think people were already on edge about it. And I was thinking that if they got this suspect and we had enough transparency on it right away, that we could all sort of stay rational and cool about it. But if this person is not apprehended and we don't have answers about who did it, this would be potentially as disturbing, if not more disturbing, than the Trump shooting in Butler, Pennsylvania. Because, well, with Thomas Crooks, we still don't have all the answers about this character. This was the name that was given to us about the person who was reportedly shot and killed on the roof. And this person was a computer nerd that didn't leave a social media history, had foreign accounts in a cell phone. We still don't have answers on that, about exactly why that person did. There are a lot of things with the geotracing of Crooks and so forth that are just concerning about where he went, including in the D.C. area near FBI facility headquarters, it looked like. So, from one of his associates. But we don't have any of that information right now. So we're not even left to really connect the dots on this until they get a suspect, because, you know, we can infer, we can speculate, we can guess that this person was a left-wing ideologue who was triggered by some of the recent comments that were made about Charlie Kirk, whether it's the South Park satire or whether it was the CNN hits on him the night before. I mean, really, they usually don't talk about Charlie Kirk on these mainstream cable news networks. Not that often. I do the news every day. You guys probably watch it every day just through social media. I'm not saying you watch CNN or MSNBC. I mean, look at their viewership. It's horrible, and for good reason. But they mentioned Charlie Kirk in the news the day before, and a day later he's deceased, according to these reports. And so, why the clustering of the timing here? Like, what is going on? And now they don't have a suspect. I'm not saying there's any kind of, connection per se, but the timing is disturbing to say the least. And we need answers as soon as possible because, look, we have videos. We have videos. I showed some in the other in the earlier video. We have videos of a suspect on the rooftop, and if this person got away, I mean, what kind of confidence will we have after that? It will be completely shaken to the core. Let us pray not only for Charlie Kirk's family, but that they get this suspect so they can bring him or her to justice. The timing of this, I mean, Charlie Kirk was talking about transgender mass shooters of all subjects. I don't know why. It could be a coincidence, but then he was taken out. Maybe somebody didn't like his political rhetoric, and that's what happened. And but we don't know. It could be a personal beef as well, which I don't believe. I mean, I've seen this, and Charlie Kirk is a great guy. I knew Charlie a little bit. Spent time with him, hosted a panel with him at TPUSA on election integrity. Did a few other events with Charlie. Charlie's been a friend of Explain America and Conservative Brief, and he is going to be missed. But FBI, we need this suspect. Please provide him as soon as possible. Provide your comments about this story and your feedback, any updates that you find about this story that you think would be helpful for the audience. It's a team effort at this point because, things are in a fluid state right now. Things are rolling, and the minute you finish uploading one video, the FBI directors come out and said, "Oh, oops, sorry, we've released the suspect." Okay, well, thank you, Kash. I hope you're on the case and you deliver justice to this fellow and to many other issues in this country. So anyways, thank you for watching. We appreciate you staying with us at Explain America.